creating an offset end grain cutting board using Autodesk Inventor 2018. So in this tutorial we're going to show you how to make an offset cutting board like this. It's a few extra steps when making it for your first time in woodwork, but it's pretty simple. So to start off with, we're going to go to the part, and there's only two real parts in here. Start a 2D sketch from here, and again you've done a tutorial already, so I'm going to go a little quicker. Go a 2-point center rectangle, and we're going to start by dimensioning it to 3 inches this way. And zoom out, and I'm going to dimension it this way at 0.75, and again 0.75 or 3/4. Why is it 3/4? Because by the time you take a 1-inch piece of wood and joint it and plane it down, you're going to get about 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to finish that off, and then from here we're going to do something a little different. All I'm going to do right now is I'm going to extrude it, and I'm extruding it at 1 inch high. So I'm going to leave it at 1 inch. We're going to click OK, and then simply click on the part. And I'm going to go up to generic here. I'm going to use the Autodesk material library. And from there now, I'm going to scroll, and I'm just going to type W for walnut. And there's my walnut piece. And I'm going to save this. And we'll go find a place to save it. So libraries, I don't know, let's go to the network. I know, documents. From here, school, my master school documents. And this is Woodwork 9. And I'm going to call this one, new folder. I'm going to call this one offset. I don't know, first. Okay, and double click it, and in here I'm going to call this walnut part. Okay, hit save. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to save this right away without having to recreate it. I'm going to go save as and save copy as, and I'm going to call it maple part. So maple part. Okay, we'll hit save. So now you can see its walnut part is open. I'm going to go to open. And I'm going to open up, oops, wrong folder. Let me just go to the right folder, Woodwork 9, and it was called Offset First. And I'm going to open up the maple one, and you can see now that I have the walnut one, maple one are the same. So I'm just going to change this one that says maple, and come up here, and I'm going to type in M for maple, and there's maple, and then I'm just going to save this. Okay, so now I got my two different parts. Now that I got my two different parts, I'm just going to go to File, I'm going to go to New. From New, I'm going to go Assembly, and we're going to start assembling them. So when you look at this one, really what it is, it's one end one, and then 1, 2, 3 maple ones, and then an end one. And I'll explain it later on. This one's actually a full length. Okay, and if I actually do this right now, and I what's called suppress the feature, you're going to see what it actually looks like. That's what it looks like. All right, so I'm just going to Control Z it, and we're going to cut those tabs off a little later on. So we're back to here, go into here, and place, and again I got to go find my folder, and it was Woodwork 9. From Woodwork 9 it was called Offset First, and we're going to grab the walnut piece first, go open, put it in place, and then right away go place again, grab the maple one, click OK, put a maple one in, and I'm just going to do 2, 3, hit escape, and I'm just going to constrain. So we'll go to constrain, and I want this end piece and this end piece to go together. Click apply, and then this one and this one go together. I'm going to go this way, and that one to make sure is flush, and apply, and then here and here we go apply, and then we just continue along the road, along the line. So this one here to this one here, and that's the wrong way, so I'm going to go to mate and apply. I'm right away going to go over here and just go shade it with edges so I can see them a bit better. This side to this side, no, wrong way, like that, apply, and then top and bottom, and apply. Now, I'm going to cheat a little bit. If I go back here, you can see it goes black walnut, maple, 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 and then black walnut. So if I go to this, I've actually got most of it. I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to take this one and this one, right mouse click, I'm going to go copy. Okay, I'm going to just hit Control V, or I can right mouse click and hit paste. Now I got those two already there. And now I'm going to go back to constrain. I'm going to constrain this end one and this end one. So they're now constrained that way, and apply. And then I will apply this one here to this one here. And you can see, no, they're that way. I don't want them that way. I want them flush like that. Apply. And then there, and apply. Okay, so now I got my piece automatically done there. So I'm just going to stop here and continue on in the second part of the tutorial as to how to continue on this process. So that concludes part 1 of an offset cutting board for end grain.